Game 3, World Series at Yankee Stadium. As the series pivots back, the captain steps to the mound, and you don't have to worry about him bouncing it. Warm reception, as you would understand. He is Yankee royalty. Shohei Ohtani in the lineup, despite that shoulder injury. That was very concerning in Game 2. Here, Clark Schmidt walks Ohtani on 4 pitches. He gets the base without having to swing the bat. 2 batters later, Freddie Freeman. This man is as locked in as you can be, swinging a drive, and he's done it again. Freeman, a 2-run shot, the 3rd player all time with homers in each of the first 3 games of the World Series. And the Dodgers jump out to a 2-0 lead. The others, Hank Bauer and Barry Bonds in 2002. Bottom half of the first, Aaron Judge with a runner on first. And this guy is a great player, we know, but still trying to bust out of it in the postseason. Walker Buehler gets him to swing and miss. Top of the 3rd, Mookie Betts up with a runner on second. 3-2, and he fights it off, and that drops in, bringing Tommy Edman, who's been spectacular in this postseason. Betts' 14th RBI this postseason. That's the 2nd most in a postseason in Dodgers history. Jazz Chisholm here delivers the shot to right, and Betts dives and makes the grab there. Chisholm thought he had a knock to Oscar Hernandez. Knows that this time of year, man, every moment is a gigantic moment. Next batter, Anthony Volpe, swinging a drive. When Giancarlo Stanton, I'd say racing around the bases, but that's not exactly speeding around. And what a throw. Hernandez one hop, and Stanton is out at the dish. Will Smith secures the ball and applies the tag, and the run is kept off the board. Bottom 9, Yankees down 4-0 and down to their final out. Alex Verdugo, a mammoth. First row looked further than I thought. Doesn't matter. It made it to the seats. That's worth 2, and it's 4-2. Gleyber Torres representing the last out. Up the middle. That's it, and that's all. Tommy Edman spins and gets him. The Dodgers in command, a 3-0 series lead. Freddie Freeman, the home run hitting hero, with Buster Olney after the Dodgers victory.
Freddie, 3 homers in 3 games, home runs in 5 straight World Series games. What's going on with you?
I don't know. That's the beautiful thing about baseball. You just don't know. I got myself in a good spot with my swing in those days off. I got the ankle in a good spot, so I've been able to work on my swing, and I've been seeing the ball really well. I've been swinging at the strikes and taking the balls. Kind of what you're trying to do and accomplish in these games, and ultimately I've been getting the ball over the fence.
Tell me what's going through your mind as you're rounding the bases after another home run.
Yeah, I'm just glad. When you come into a road park in a World Series, you want to try and take the crowd out of it as fast as we could, and we were able to do that in the first. And Walker was unbelievable tonight. So I don't know. I was just excited that we would get the runs on the board early.
Tell me what you thought Walker was doing well.
He had it all working. I faced him plenty of times in big games, and that's what he does. And pitches great in big games. 5 strong innings. Of course, our bullpen came in. That's what you got to do in October. It's pitch, and we've been doing it.
What'd you see in Shohei tonight?
I told him before the game I'm just proud to go out there and give everything you have when you're not feeling good and doing everything you can to get on that field. And to get on base twice, it's special. There's a reason why he's, in my opinion, one of the greatest athletes on this planet, and he showed it again tonight.
You guys 1 win away from winning the World Series. Yeah. How you feeling about that?
Feeling pretty good. So we're in a great spot. Tomorrow we got our bullpen, and our guys going to be going strong, and hopefully we can get some runs for them and get this thing going.
Dodgers are the first team to grab a 3-0 lead in the World Series since their hated rivals by the Bay, the Giants, did it a dozen years ago. Each of the previous 9 teams won the World Series in a sweep. Yankees trail 3-0 in the series for the first time since 1976. SportsCenter continues from Pittsburgh, where Game 3 goes to the Dodgers. Once again, Freddie Freeman, the home run hitting hero. He's locked in, but was absolutely calm as he visited with Buster Olney. That was the recipe. And Dave Robertson, the Dodgers are a game away. Shohei Ohtani battling through that shoulder injury. Played tonight.
Did you think it was? Did you think your season might be over? And then at what point were you confident that you could play in this game?
最初怪我した時に 痛めた時にまあ、ちょっと深刻だったのかと、もしかしてシーズンが終わる怪我って思ってましたかと。And what was the second question?
And at what point were you comfortable that or confident that you could play?
それといつ、はい、そうではないと思ってますか。
まあ、やった時はちょっと分かんなかった、どうなってるのかよく分かんなかったので、まあ、裏に行ってからかなっていう感じですね。最初はまあセーフかどうなのかっていうところをまず確認してベースから離れられなかったので、その後にっていう感じですかね。はい。まあ、今はまあ痛みもだんだん引いてきてるので、はい。まあ自分のスイングが戻ってきてるのかなと思ってます。
Initially, I wasn't really exactly sure. I was really concerned about whether I was safe or out. It was only when I went back inside where we had to figure out what it was. The pain has subsided, so I felt pretty good about it.
And the Dodgers feeling pretty good about where they are. One victory away from a World Series. Freddie Freeman continues to swing a red-hot home run bat. Mookie Betts, 14 RBI this postseason. And he joins us now live from the Bronx, just past midnight on the East Coast. Mookie, hey, it's Scott Van Pelt, man. Thanks so much for joining the show. Once again, you've been down this road before. You know what it takes, and you know that last one's always a difficult one to get. State of mind of your group right now, how would you assess it?
I would say we're still hungry, man. I would say we're still hungry. We love coming to the park and competing. We love showing emotion. We love just battling, man. So I would say we're still hungry.
Freddie Freeman, the game one homer is an all-timer. I mean, I'm on my couch. I almost woke up our whole house, right? I mean, and I'm just watching on the East Coast. LA goes nuts. But he continues to swing that red-hot home run bat, as I said. And to me, it's when these home runs are hit. A walk-off's one thing, but a first-inning homer in that place, it's ready to go nuts, and then they fall silent. How significant is not just the home run, Mookie, but when he hit it?
I think it's huge. I mean, it's definitely coming here up to they have to they're coming out ready to go. They're coming out ready to go, and as they should. And for Freddie to come through right there in that time to kind of slow down whatever momentum was being created. I mean, that's huge. That's huge for us. And Freddie's just being Freddie. It's not even I wouldn't even call him hot. I think this is just Freddie.
Well, I mean, it's a great time to be hot if he's not. Whatever he's doing, it's an opportune moment for it. I'm interested in this, Mookie, the familiarity you have given your time on the East Coast with Boston. And I don't know if this is going to make sense, but hopefully it will. Does it feel the same to you or different wearing this uniform, right? I mean, those games are insane, but this is a World Series. Is the environment feels like what to you?
It feels that like the environment itself feels, very similar. I mean, maybe Red Sox is a little more hostile, just from the rivalry. But
Right.
I feel like I'm a new Mookie, man. I got 2 kids now. I got a house. I mean, I'm in LA. It's
No time
72
for that
outside
nonsense.
every day. Yeah, so I mean, I feel like this is something a little new. I mean, their team, they got some new guys over there, so it is familiar, but it's also a little unfamiliar as well.
Understood. The last one is you still have to get it, and I'm not giving it to you because you got to earn it, obviously. But I look at this Dodger team, and I talked to your manager, Dave Roberts, back in February, and this was a team, as you know, that you couldn't do anything about the expectations in February or March. You couldn't do anything about them until now. But there was one of your teammates suggested we don't give a bleep. Did you guys let go of stress, let go of angst? And if so, has that shown itself in this postseason run?
I don't know that we let go of it. I think we're cognizant of it. We know about it, but it doesn't really matter. It's all kind of outside expectations and whatnot. And I know internally we don't care. Like Kike said, I mean, we don't care. We want to win. We're going to do what it takes to win. We love each other, and I think just that love coming to the park, the chemistry that we have each and every day, I think is what has carried us here.
And we heard that love reflected in what Freddie told Buster Olney about Shohei, just being so proud of him to be out there. He's an absurd talent. We all understand this. But only he, and I guess you, know what he's dealing with. For him to be out there tonight, what does it say to your group about his willingness to fight through whatever to try to help you get there?
I mean, it's huge. But, also, I mean, we all, nobody has a dislocated shoulder, obviously. And I'm not taking anything away from him. By no means, but we all know what it takes when we come here, and we know sometimes you got to take a couple pills and step in the box and go, no matter how you're feeling. And I think Freddie definitely set that example, having a broke ankle and all that other stuff. And so Shohei really just was, and all of us are really just kind of falling in line from what Freddie set for us.
What's cool is, Mookie, is that the weather might be different, the kids in the house might be different, but when you step between the lines in the postseason, you're Mookie Betts, and you know what to do. You've done it before, and you're doing it again, man. I appreciate you sharing a few minutes with me tonight on the show. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Scott.
It's my pleasure. Mookie Betts and the Dodgers a win away from another World Series title, and you see the most RBI in a single postseason, and clearly these numbers are skewed in the direction of a postseason that features so many more games, which we have these days, and that's why the names are from 17, 20, and 24. But man, it's a reminder that Corey Seager was out of his mind in the postseason in 2020.